Cooper Marcher here. If you know anything about the weather in the U.S., you know that record amounts of tornadoes have been a major problem in many states lately. When a tornado struck Barnesdall, Oklahoma, countless families were devastated, losing their homes and their beloved pets. Among them were Lindsay Crowder and her family, who saw their house shredded to pieces. Upon hearing the tornado siren, Lindsay and her family felt a rush of panic. It was a clear sign to act fast, so they gathered what they could and ran to the local shelter. Sadly, they had to leave their beloved cat behind, hoping she would be safe. Once the sirens ceased, everyone felt relieved and headed back home, believing the danger had passed. However, their optimism faded when they checked the radar and saw the storm wasn't over. The tornado was heading straight toward them. As the roar of the wind intensified and a sense of impending doom set in, they raced to the shelter again, praying they weren't too late. When the storm finally passed, the Crowder family hurried home, anxious to comfort their frightened cat, Pikachu. Yet, what they discovered surpassed their worst fears. As they approached their neighborhood, the scene before them was unrecognizable, a stark contrast to the place they'd left. Their house, once a safe haven, was now reduced to a heap of twisted wood and shattered glass. Seeing their home completely wrecked by the tornado left the Crowders devastated. Everything they'd built and every memory they'd made now was buried under the rubble. The thought of their beloved pet lost in the chaos added another layer of sadness to their already heavy hearts. They'd left her behind hoping the storm wouldn't be severe, and now Pikachu was nowhere to be found. They frantically searched through the wreckage, fearing the worst for their kitty. Hours stretched into what felt like an eternity, and hope was dimming. Just as they were about to give up, Lindsay heard a familiar meow coming from beneath a pile of wood. She dropped to her knees and hastily moved pieces of their shattered home aside, calling for Pikachu. Suddenly, the kitty emerged from the debris, and Lindsay scooped her up in her arms. This touching moment was captured by a news crew broadcasting Lindsay's overwhelming joy at finally being reunited with Pikachu. The Crowders felt so grateful that their cherished cat was alive and unharmed. They knew they could rebuild their house, but Pikachu was irreplaceable, as Lindsay explained. "I'm so happy right now. This is just a house, and we can't replace her, and we can't replace our kids. We can't replace the people that mean so much." Pikachu miraculously survived the tornado, and her owners realized that amidst the rubble of their shattered home, their most precious treasure was saved. My heart truly goes out to all the people suffering from the effects of these horrible, devastating tornadoes. Cooper Marchie here. Ciao.